This is John. We're going to get caught up with Nemo on iHeartDogs.
Here we have Nemo and our friend John Fritz, a very well-known trainer here in the Detroit area. He's very, very well-known and very good trainer. So, and we have Mr. Nemo here. As you can see, he's looking so much better than the day we picked him up. Little cutie.
So what's going to happen now with him?
Now he's going to the vet's office to receive the proper care.
Well, he has a skin condition. The hair follicles have a problem, and we are in the process of working with that and determining what that is. But they're okay. They're not where the hair follicle situation is not exactly where we want it yet. We're treating with antibiotics. We treated with medication, another medication called Bravecto.
Definitely in much better, safer environment here, and he just continues to improve.
Yeah, he's a real friendly, social dog. Yeah, I mean, from where he's come from, you know, they're so forgiving.
Yes.
Dogs are just so forgiving. And this guy's one. When I first met him, this is the honest to God truth. When I first met him, he came up to me, and I looked at him, and he was really, you know, he was really skinny. He was really sick, you know. And he came up to me and he was licking me. And I actually, literally, tears were up in my eyes because I just thought, how forgiving is this guy? You know, I just fell in love instantly with this fella. So he's one of the babes for sure.
This guy's well traveled too. We've gotten to know his story quite a bit. And as a youngster, you know, he was picked up by some folks and had a lovely situation, and they tried to find him a lovely new home. But long and short of it is he ended up within 5 months getting like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like amazing that you go from this beautiful dog that was in great shape, loving and caring, and within 5 months you get to that state? It's almost like they came out of the prison camps in World War II.
It is like that. It's sickening. I don't know.
But he'll never be in that position again.
No. Now, you know, now with all the screenings that go on,
yeah.
I mean, you know, you have home checks and you have background checks and you have, you know, vet checks. There's so many different checks in order to get a dog, and you know, through rescues that, you know, they make sure that they're going into a good home.
Yeah.
So how have you worked with him since you've been?
I come in here. I work here a couple times a week with this rescue and others, and I do the socialization part of it. You know, I get the dogs to be good with other dogs. I help train them. The volunteers and things, or I'll go to the homes when they get adopted, educate the family on, you know, how to raise a dog properly so they don't start having issues maybe later on down the line.
What specifically have you had to do with Nemo?
With this guy, there's not much with him. It's just with him, he's a very happy, loving dog. So there's like it's kind of we're looking at what would it be, the boundaries. You know, he just loves to come up and give you all the lovings and lickings.
What would you say the ideal family would be for this dog?
I think the ideal family would be just any family that loves a dog. I think he can be with anybody. He can be with any family. This guy is just a really nice, friendly, social guy who's just looking for some guidance. He wants to know what his role is.
Thank you.
And other than that, I mean, you can't ever let the term pit bull, you know, let that fool anybody. You know, these dogs are loyal, lovable, awesome dogs.
Yes, they are. And like John said, very forgiving.